Waiting. Okay, here we go. Hi, I'm Lisa Fowler from Mount Macedon Realty and welcome to Meet the Macedon Ranges. Tonight I'm thrilled to speak with a powerhouse of a woman. Don't let the Victorian name fool you. Emily Blade knows how to get stuff done. She is an absolute hands-on owner and publican of the Victoria Hotel in Woodend and also runs the Bistro Bar and Function Centre at the Grove Hidden Valley Resort. She works a 25-hour day and remains a delightfully friendly and happy woman. Welcome to Emily Blade. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Lee, how are you? Thank you so much for having me today.
Pleasure. Emily, firstly, tell us about the background and history of the Victoria Hotel.
Okay, well, the Victoria Hotel was built in 1861. So this year it celebrated 160 years. We really would have loved to have had a party. We were thinking of having a Queen Victoria high tea and putting lots of different functions and events on for this year, but it wasn't to be, so we might just postpone it until next year. So we're the oldest hotel in Woodend, and one of the oldest in the Macedon Ranges, actually. It's never been shut, so it's had permanent publicans since 1861, which is pretty phenomenal when you think about it. Impressive. So it's had 25 publicans in the last 160 years, and the longest reigning publican was Isabella. And Isabella was a publican for 49 years at this place, and she is still with us today. And we were just doing a rehearsal, Lisa, and we've always seen Isabella's in the room, and she pushes people, staff around often, and we can feel her. And I talk to her when I'm here by myself. And I've never felt her in the bar. I'm in the bar downstairs at the moment, and I can feel her now. She's got, like the back of my hair's raising. So she's here with us. She's a beautiful ghost, and she's here to support us and has done. When things go wrong, we blame her, but when things goes right, we always thank her as well. She loves us being here, and we've had people here talking about her, and yeah, lots of
That's incredible. So welcome, Isabella, and thank you for joining us. Next time I'm in there, I'll make sure I go upstairs and see if I can find her for myself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, brilliant. Now, how long have you owned the Victoria?
So we've been here for 3 years. So we celebrated our third birthday last week, actually, on the 31st of October. Right. And so really excited to...
What 3 years?
What a 3 years. It's been great. We've seen every angle of the business that we possibly could, I think. It's been fantastic.
Okay. And what changes since you guys have taken it over?
Okay, so we first started with the kitchen. So a lot of people probably haven't seen the back of house. But when we got here, a lot of the equipment needed changing. So we basically have replaced the entire kitchen. We put a pizza oven in from Italy. We've got all new fridges, freezers, the works we had to get. So yes, to make our operation quicker and more efficient and get the meals out quickly, we have a fabulous working kitchen now. We then upgraded the function room upstairs. So all new tables, chairs, painted, refurb. So that's a fabulous space now. Seats 100 people, and you can have a private function up there, all bathrooms, bar, everything's up there, as well as the amazing private balcony, which looks up Mount Macedon. So that's a really fabulous space, which we're also using for a la carte now. And then we've also become independent. Our bottle shops become independent. So we were with Bottle-O and we've become independent. So we focus more on regional wines, beers, spirits, all that jazz. So we have over 50 local wines, over 90 craft beers. And if anything's local, we love to stock it. So we did that as well. And then we started offering takeaway just before COVID. And then we also built the pub truck, which is our commercial kitchen on wheels, which we go all over the Macedon Ranges and beyond and deliver events and functions and that type of thing out of there. And we renamed all of the rooms in our building as well, so it's more historic. So we've got the Thorburn room, who founded the hotel. We've got the Mountain View room and that type of thing. So, yeah, busy 3 years.
Does Isabella crack a mention?
Isabella does crack a mention. We're actually we're going to talk about it a little bit later, but we're sitting in the bar, so we'll talk about that as well.
Oh, okay.
A little bit. tell you more about that.
All right, done. Now, you touched before on COVID. Tell me what sort of lessons you've learnt over the COVID period.
I think during the COVID period, we fell more in love with our community, and we've been here a year, and when COVID hit, it was a very uncertain time and no one really knew what was going to happen. We launched straight into our online takeaway bottle shop, and we started delivery. And our community were just absolutely phenomenal. They supported us, they loved us, and we gave the love back, I hope. But we wouldn't have been here today if it wasn't for our community. And I have to say, we're so lucky for the people we have here.
Yeah, right. I think everyone dug deep and sort of tried to have each other's back.
Absolutely. And when people asked for things, we tried to, work with them. We did do delivery. We created the pub truck so we could continue on with our takeaway after COVID. We developed feast boxes and all that type of thing just to help us along and do different things. And, I think the biggest thing that we learned is we knew how important our community was, but now we actually absolutely treasure them.
They confirmed it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so in celebration of that, do you have any special news? What's new for the hotel?
Well, it's been super exciting. To say thank you to everybody that walks in the hotel that says, can we please sit on your balcony? Please, please, please. And it's always been an issue with staffing. If it's raining, nobody would go up there. If it was sunny, it might be too hot up there. And so the last lockdown, we decided to just go for it. So as of this Friday, Bradley's Blinds, the wonderful people there, are installing full blinds the whole way around. So it's weatherproof. So in the Macedon Ranges, that's really important. Yes. We've got heaters up there. We've got brand new lounges up there. And we will be launching a brand new wine and cocktail list as well. So that's super exciting piece of news. So we're going to be launching that on the 27th of November. And even
that's a couple of weeks away.
A couple of weeks away, yes. And so the whole facade of the building has also been painted this week. We got it in between the rain, which was fabulous. So that's all been done. So it's looking beautiful, and we're proving her to the way she should be preserved. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say about the facade, there is nothing better than driving into Wood End, seeing your lights, the lights of the balcony upstairs. Absolutely stunning. It's really iconic. Everyone loves it.
Yeah, so new Christmas lights are going up as well. We had to take them all down for painting, so they will be going up. And so the next thing we've done is our front bar. So I'm sitting in here now. We're halfway through a renovation. It should be ready in 2 weeks' time. So it has not been refurbished for 52 years. So it needed a little bit of love.
It's time.
It's time. We pulled it out and we found lots. I was looking for $1 million, but I didn't find it. We've collected all the money we've found. So we're up to about $11.60.
So no gold rush?
Yeah. And so we're going to be turning it into a lounge bar, but it's going to be for everyone still. So, all the locals, all the tourists, everyone will still be welcome. It's just been given a bit of love. So during COVID, all of our fridges and beer system collapsed. It was very old, and so we just thought, it's time to give this place a little bit of love. So we'll have one end will be dedicated to a lounge area where you can have, a beautiful decanter, like a wine decanter, cocktail. We're currently training our staff, making lots of different cocktails, and the other end is more high bars with stools and that type of thing where you can, stand with everyone, have a beers and wines and that type of thing. The gorgeous Graham Glassam has fixed our sound system. So we have a whole new sound system through the whole building, which is so exciting because we had stereos from the 1970s that were glitching. So you can listen to music on the balcony, in the bar, in the bistro, outside in the courtyard. Like the whole place has been done, which is super fabulous.
Going to become the hub of entertainment.
Absolutely. And then in the bar, we're going with sort of dark greys, and we've got a beautiful copper beer font coming, which is very exciting. We've had loads of requests for Guinness on tap. So Guinness is coming to the Victorian Wood End, which is really exciting.
Okay, good. And blackcurrant beers?
Yeah, so that's really, there's lots happening. So that's what we've been doing. In regards to the bottle shop, we're going to be launching a series called the Victoria Christmas Series Box, which basically is focusing on our local beers, wines and spirits. So there'll be gift boxes basically. We've got Wonderland of Whites, Regional Reds, Chocolate Lovers, Santa's Choice, Christmas Spirit and Sparkling Bubble. So there'll be cases of different wines that are all regional. There'll be a beautiful gift. All the artwork's been done and everything. So we'll be launching that on the 27th of November as well, which is really exciting. So the whole thing's a celebration
of Macedon Ranges and
Absolutely.
The producers. And,
Absolutely. We're so lucky here. We have over 49 boutique wineries and the wines are just sensational. We're so spoiled. And I've always been so passionate about this region and really letting the region, letting everyone know what we have here. And anyone that comes in, I always say, go out to the winery, go here, go there. And the relationship with the winemakers is, we're all small businesses. We all have chats. I've got the beautiful Alex and Elizabeth in tonight from Heskett Estate. And so we're chatting about their latest vintage and what's on offer and that type of thing. And that's what it's all about. And
so you become a place where local producers can showcase their wares.
Absolutely.
And also the produce in the restaurant.
Absolutely. We go everywhere, even our coffees from Moto Bean. We've just changed our tea, which is for the Rebecca, I'm sorry. Tea of Earth. So yes. So we've got, as much as we can, we support local. And it's fantastic. We're just so blessed to have so many different options here.
Exactly. Well, you just answered my next question, which was, what do you love about the Macedon Ranges? But we've covered that well and truly. You love all the creative, fascinating, hardworking people here.
Absolutely.
That are producing world-class product.
Absolutely. And, I love our community. Like tonight in the restaurant tonight, we've got Elizabeth and Alex from Heskett Estate. We've got the Lions Club. We've got a footy group that come in and that did footy tipping throughout the year. We've got the town crier in. We've got Catherine from Morton Pestle. Shaz from Blackbird Cakes pops in. And everyone's up at tables chatting to everyone, and it's a really fabulous vibe.
Ashbourne Landcare used to meet there.
Absolutely.
And
that's just tonight, so it's lovely.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, coming events for Christmas, what's going on?
Yeah, so on the 27th of November, that's a big day for me. We've got the Twilight Market in Wood End, which is going to be amazing.
And the opening of the
balcony upstairs.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So the Twilight evening's amazing night at Wood End. Maybe the most amazing job. They close the side streets. They put all of the festoon lighting down. All of the local shopkeepers and restaurants and cafes, everyone gets involved, and it's just such a fun night. And last year was amazing. Our pub truck's going to be down in the old Coles car park again this year, and I'm pretty sure they're doing roller skating. Maybe. I think they are. So we're going to have a little mini market upstairs as well, which we're showcasing some other people. We've got 7 suppliers. We'll also have hampers and that type of thing upstairs. And then I'm just thinking of all the people that have shopped all night. They can come up, have a cocktail and sit on the balcony, and I've got some live entertainment happening as well. So there'll be someone sitting on the balcony.
So 27th of November in the diary for everyone, please.
Absolutely. You have to, and start at 4:00 in the afternoon and get all your shopping done. I mean, everybody does an amazing year. They give we've got everything in Woodend. You don't need to go any further. Shopping local is so important, especially this year after COVID. Everyone's been hit, and I really think if we can all support our local community, that's the best thing we can do this Christmas.
And I think that is the sentiment. People are sort of sticking close to home now. They've got used to staying home in their local area and learning to really love it.
That's exactly right. Exactly. So because this year we haven't had many events as well, we've decided to do trivia this December, which we don't usually do because we're full with functions. But we thought, why not get Cole Cameron back? We do a great trivia night, and we're going to do a Christmas-themed trivia night. There will be prizes for Best Dressed Christmas. We usually get 100 upstairs. It's a great fun night, so that's Friday the 3rd of December.
Okay.
So we're going to do that. We're doing Christmas Day lunch this year, so we've done that for the last 3 years. So that's a 4-course meal, children welcome. We're already filling up, which is fantastic, and really looking forward to that day. We do 2 sittings, 11:45 and 12:15. And then we've got New Year's Eve, so we'll have our brand new bar open by then, which is really exciting. We will also have a ticketed event and Athol guys coming to sing at the Victoria Hotel on New Year's Eve to bring in the new year.
Okay.
So,
you have so much on and so much for us to look into.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Brilliant.
And then obviously lots of Christmas functions. So doing lots of, if you need a Christmas function, big or small, we hire out every area.
Okay. Couple of shout outs. I personally ran into Basil Eliadis today at the Trading Post in Mount Macedon.
The amazing potato vodka.
I wanted to shout out to Hepburn Distillery and everyone's favourite vodka.
Absolutely.
And you've got some other local gins.
Yeah, so Mountain Gin is amazing. They've also just launched their vodka. The Big Tree Distillery, we absolutely love them. We've got, all of their range. And we're just about to get Animus on board as well. So that's really exciting too. The distilleries around here are fantastic. We're so lucky.
Yeah, exactly. So what funny stories have you got for us?
Oh, goodness.
That you can tell without getting into trouble.
That's the thing, Lisa. We were talking tonight, and there are lots of funny stories, but I can't tell you half of them. I was asking the girls, and they're like, and they told me a few, and I'm like, yeah, you can't say that. But I can say we had, I suppose, delivery is certainly not is a main part of the business, and it was certainly a challenge. And I just can say, if you are building a house in the Macedon Ranges, or you buy a house in the Macedon Ranges with Lisa, please get a number on the front of your driveway and illuminate it, because you cannot find half of the houses in the Macedon Ranges with the numbers. It's really, really difficult, and at night it's even more difficult. So we invested in head torches. We ran over rose bushes. We knocked people's letterboxes over. Obviously, we replaced all of these things. We fell into gutters. We backed into poles. The gorgeous trade got 3 speeding fines to get your food to you on time. And some of them were on a Tuesday night at 8:30 at night. There were wrong orders. Obviously, no one's perfect. We got things wrong, and it would always be the orders in Newham. So you drive all the way out to Newham, and then come back, and then orders would be mixed up and that type of thing. There's a huge amount of wildlife on the road at night, even more between that dusk period, which we found a lot of them. And the gorgeous Shazzy from Blackbird Cakes was called on many occasions when we had this docket full of deliveries, and we didn't have enough delivery drivers. So, our local community again.
So
Shaz, get the Mini, come on down. We need you.
Beautiful. A little bit of teamwork.
Absolutely. So there's lots of things. Carl, my business partner, has been amazing. So he's our chef here, my business partner. We've known each other for 22 years. I didn't realise Carl's passion for equipment. So the in-joke is every time you turn up to work, there's a new piece of kitchen equipment. So he's got the latest and greatest. Even to last week, so we've got a brand new ageing cabinet. So we'll be aging meat, everyone, unbeknownst to me, which is really exciting, but wasn't in the business plan.
Is he kind of shy about it? Does he try and hide his purchases, or is he loud and proud?
Oh, no. He lets everyone know.
So he doesn't try and hide it in the closet like, this.
No, there's no hiding. No. And then it's never been measured. And so, we have to take a door off here or move this here, or he'll go, Em, it'll fit. It'll be fine. We'll get it through. I'm not even looking. I'm not getting involved. It just needs to get where it gets.
Yeah, you just sort it and make it work.
Absolutely. I don't want to know about it. Yeah. So, yes.
Excellent. That kind of leads on to next about your amazing staff.
Yes.
Actually, amazing current staff and amazing future staff that you're looking for. So we can talk a little bit about that.
Definitely. So, we celebrated 3 years last week, as we said, and we have staff that's been with us for 3 years, and for hospitality, that's pretty special. We have the most beautiful team. They are my family because I am here for such a long time, most days, most nights, and they are all fabulous. We have so much fun together, and, we've got 10 that have been with us 10 staff members that have been with us from the start. We employ 45 people at the Victoria Hotel, and we're so passionate about.
You just glitched out there a bit. How many people do you employ?
We've got 45 staff.
45, yeah, which is incredible.
Yeah, and, we look at it as this is where people start their career. This is where people have their first job. We have lots of 14 and 9-month-old employees that start with us. We had one the other week, and I just have to remind the kitchen and front of house, these guys, this is their first job. Remember what your first day was like on your first job. And it's so important. It's so important because this is the foundings of, they're going to learn from us.
It sets their attitude for the rest of their
absolutely, yeah. So
employed life, yeah.
So we focus on that. We've got a great range. We've got lots of mums. We've got fabulous apprentices that work with us that are always learning. That we've got an apprentice the part like an absolute pro. She could go into a restaurant now and do it. She's amazing. So they're all fabulous. We are, like everybody else, looking for fantastic staff. We're looking for a front of house supervisor and a front of house manager at the moment. And it's really tough out there. There's not many people that are looking for it, and regional also doesn't help. However, we'll find the right person. We've just got to wait and see. And if you're interested, we'd love to see you. And I suppose our attitude toward it has been and still is. You don't necessarily have to have hospitality experience. You can have managerial experience, but just understand it is working weekends and nights. And that's the disadvantage sometimes. But, I work with you as well, and we just say, I can work every alternate weekends, and if you want weekends off and that type of thing, we also we look after everybody. We try and look after everybody.
We'll negotiate.
Absolutely. But just not every weekend.
Yeah, because you want some time off.
That's right. Now, I'd love to see my family.
Just going to shout out to a few people. Hello, John, who says, good evening, ladies. And John says, great place upstairs. He's seen the jazz band there and had a great night.
Yes.
Darlie Garrity, hello. Hello,
hi, Darlie.
Bring on the balcony, she says. And Kath Holford said, Emily, you are doing a fabulous job. Here. Maddie, I've never sat on the balcony. Bring on the Shiraz gin in summer up there.
Absolutely.
And Sabina, let's go when we can. Okay. John saying yes, promote local. Kelly Taylor, good on you, Shaz, for doing the deliveries and for the cakes. And Zoe's saying you're such a great employer, so she's plugging.
Zoe, and you know what? Zoe just said to me, "You're going to let them all know who your best employee is." Zoe, you are it now. So Zoe runs our bottle shop, and she is amazing. She is amazing. Right. Her knowledge is phenomenal of craft beers, and she's fabulous.
All right. Good work. Robert saying you're a very inspirational lady, which is very true. And John, I bet Emily is great to work for. Well done, best of luck. So, yep, ring in and put in your resume to Emily and let's find her some employees to give her a rest. Now, if you had time off, what would you do in the Macedon Ranges?
Well, I do my run every week. It's I have to do it, which is Pilates with the gorgeous Jess.
Did you say?
Pilates from Performance Pilates in Newham. She is amazing, and she gets me through everything in life. So she, it's my 1 hour. The phone is in the car. I make myself totally switch off, stretch everything out. She does an amazing job, and then she has an extra long driveway. And my challenge every single Tuesday morning is to get to the bottom of the driveway without looking at my phone and ringing everybody back that I've missed calls. It's the most magnificent drive. Newham's just stunning. And so the longer I can leave not listening to messages is like my little bit of peace. I love going out with my husband and my son, Lockie. I love my garden. So I have 5 acres and 45 fruit trees, veggie patch and a berry patch. Got
wow.
Variety.
When on earth do you get time for all of that?
I don't a lot. A little bit, but I love it. I love it out there, and I love getting out into the region and exploring what we have here because we're so lucky.
Beautiful. Tell us about the drive-through experience last year too in the bottle shop.
So we thought, it got to, I think, lockdown 4 or 5 and everyone was feeling pretty down, I have to say, even us. Like it was really tough. And so I always try to think of, lightening things up a little bit. So people were stuck at home and, we decided, we actually couldn't find that. We couldn't do delivery anymore. Because of JobKeeper was no longer available. And so people had to come out to pick up their takeaway, which was actually much better, I think, because it got everybody out of the house and we all got to talk to them. And, it was really lovely because everyone through and everyone then stopped for a chat and it would reconnect, which was really lovely. So I made a challenge that everyone could dress up and there were prizes for people that dressed up. Now, the gorgeous Kylie that was working with us dressed up as Pluck a Duck one night and she was running through the drive-through and everyone was in hysterics. And I don't know if you remember Pluck a Duck from Hey Hey It's Saturday.
Hey.
And so she had all of the lines down pat. We had the Wiggles come through. We had professors come through. We had race cars come through. The whole a whole family came as from a Frozen scene. We had so much fun. People would get out and do a dance. It was so much fun. We had a laugh, and it just made
a real community spirit lifter.
Absolutely. And then I would be posting it on social media, and then people the next day would say, "Oh, thank you for laughing. You really made me laugh." Like, really made a difference seeing that people were being joyful because, it has been really tough. Really tough on everyone. Yeah.
Incredible. So, and it would have been fabulous for your staff too. Would have made them excited to come to work.
And we all dressed up and, all the chefs that wouldn't get dressed up, they were all laughing at us. I will get them dressed up one day.
Over and above that, hey?
That's right.
Come on, guys, get a sense of humour.
Yeah, that's right. That's it.
What's your favourite menu items? Current or past?
Current or past? Well, my current favourite, which is only on the takeaway, is the Korean chicken bao rolls with Korean sauce that's extra spicy with shallots and coriander and sesame seeds, and it's delicious. Okay.
It's 21 hours.
Our Victoria pie is amazing. We hand make the pastry. The fillings are always so, chunky and really delicious. Every single different pie. It's never, we do beef and burgundy, chicken and leek, we do seafood, we do lamb and pepper, but they're always delicious, and it's that real comfort. It comes with mash that's moullied, so it's nice and smooth with lots of cream and butter and veggies and red wine jus, and it's just delicious. And our salt and pepper calamari is pretty up there as well with the Asian salad. They're probably my top 3 at the moment.
Lots to choose from.
Lots to choose from.
Excellent. All right, we're going to leave that. Finally, Jill Dalton said you're fabulous to work for too.
Oh, Jill, thank you.
Thank you, Jill. Emily, we'll leave it there. We've hit 30 minutes. So thank you so much for taking some time out. I know you're actually open, so you're going to run back out and hit the bar.
And we'll do closing. Absolutely.
So
thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and invitation.
Thank you so much for joining us, and to everyone out there, make sure you book in a meal at the Victoria or one of the special functions that are coming up, and of course November 27 for the Wood End.
Absolutely.
Yep, and the opening of the balcony, very exciting. Check out my website mtmr.com.au for some fabulous properties, and and if you want a job, ring Emily.
Thank you.
All right, guys, take care.
Everyone.
Bye for now. Oh, quickly, Joe Emerson. You look beautiful, Emily.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Oh, and bye, Isabella. Bye, all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.